Hey guys, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome back to my Let's Play walkthrough of Wonderbook Book of Potions. So on this episode we are taking on the final chapter, Felix Felicis, is it pronounced? I'm not too sure. We've got a fair few trophies left to go. I don't know if I'm going to do any more videos after I have finished this chapter, like covering some trophies and stuff. I haven't decided yet, so yeah. Basically, you'll just have to wait and see kind of thing. But let's get going.
Chapter 7. My book's culmination. Open the book to...
Open the book.
What's this? It seems that the Japanese champion from Mahutokoro has been held up by an angry grabhorn. Hogwarts is in the lead in the approach to the Golden Cauldron.
We are close, so close.
The cauldron is not yours yet, Hogwarts. You must unlock the protective enchantments around the cauldron before the others catch up. I wish you good luck.
Good luck.
Hurry now, before the other champions catch up to us. Use your wand. Here it is. Have you guessed? Yes. The final challenge requires the finest and most fortunate of filters. Felix Felicis.
Oh, so I said it right, Felicis.
Mine own invention, my masterpiece, the crowning achievement of my career. Bottled good fortune. Brewed correctly, the drinker of this potion will be lucky in all their endeavors, but be warned. Excessive consumption is highly toxic and can cause extreme recklessness. Fans of Quidditch were quick to protest that a potion which gives the drinker good luck was hardly fair. And use of my potion was banned, quite rightly, from all competitive events, except potion-making tournaments. Yes, do you think you're worthy of it? I suppose it's possible you'll prove yourself capable. Ah, how well I remember it. The egg of an ashwinder. Dangerous creatures born of fire. Murtlap growth. Yes, a touch of genius on my part. Gathering eggshells from the nest of the fearsome Alchemy will be a test of all your skills. And finally, you must speak the incantation, Felix Emperor. Remember to try this ingredient in the concoctions chapter. A few drops of Felix Felicis will give you all the luck you need to beat the final challenge and claim the cauldron. Well, come on, turn the page. We need an ashwinder egg, so first let's find out about the Magical Serpents. You know what to do by now. Use your wand on the page.
Way ahead of you, mate. Ooh, here it is.
A Serpent of Fire. It is born from the embers of untended magical fires, and so is particularly dangerous to wizards who are not mindful of their fires when cooking or brewing potions. You must bring the fire to life. Either put your face right down next to the fire and blow on the embers, or wave your hands to fan it into flame. That's it. Keep going. Keep...
There we go.
Yes. Perhaps I should have warned you about that, but if I did, it would have been much less instructive. Very good.
Instructive.
Should have learnt enough now.
Quite devious.
Let's see what emerges. You can stop now. Only dying embers are left. Soon the creature will appear. The Ashwinder. Such a remarkable creature.
Cool, so it's
Pick
born
up the
from ashes.
magnifying glass. Yes, now hold the move button.
Ah, eggs. The Ashwinder will lay its red-hot eggs in a secluded space, often and most dangerously among the foundations of a house. If this happens, fire can consume the area in minutes.
Now you can keep looking or pick up your wand to move on.
Ah, body. The Ashwinder's body is thin and pale grey. It lives for only 1 hour, after which it collapses into dust.
Oh, that's really sad. It only lives for an hour. That's not what I wanted.
Eggs. The Ashwinder will lay...
There we go.
You must swap to your wand before we can prepare our...
Ah, aye. The Ashwinder's glowing red eyes are a useful way of spotting it, hiding in the dark corners it prefers. Get your wand now. Got it. Off it slithers. Keep an eye out. There. It's left behind some smouldering eggs. Now, carefully, we must add the Ashwinder egg to the cauldron. All right now.
Come on,
In it
cauldron.
goes. Good. Our Felix Felicis is begun. Is that it? The bottle's filthy. Clean it with your hand, adding the wrong
Right, it
ingredient
goes
would be
quicker if I do it at the
distinctly
top of the
unlucky.
bottle. I've noticed this on the last episode.
Ah, yes, that's the one. Next, shake it to thoroughly mix the horseradish. More! Shake it more! Time to get pouring! Well done, it's coming along, coming along.
Coming along!
It can't... Time to drop the heat a little and let it simmer. Hold it. It's time to raise those flames. A higher heat is needed.
Hopefully my headphones
Another
aren't banging
colorful
together, I can hear them.
Don't forget to try it out. The potion is coming together better than I dared expect. But there's more to do. Turn the page.
Jump off, cauldron.
Next, squill bulb juice. What is a squill, I hear you cry? Use your wand to pull up the illustration. Squill are a number of brightly colored flowering plants in the family Asparagaceae. You need to pick up the ingredient. Use your wand. Excellent. There are 3 parts of the plant to examine: the flower, the stem, and the bulb. Let's see. Pick up your magnifying glass. We can have a very close look at this ingredient. Examine it with your magnifying glass. Ah, bulb. This species goes dormant after flowering until the following spring. The bulbs are best harvested just as they flower. Keep looking for notes or pick up your wand to move on. Stem. Some species of squill are used in muggle cough remedies. Perhaps it is this ingredient which gives Felix Felicis a distinctive smoothness. Those who have tasted it rarely forget it. You need to get your wand for this. Ah, flower. The distinctive blue color with white eye gives this species the name Glory of the Snow. Very fanciful. Switch to your wand now.
Remember the recipe? The squill bulb must be juiced. And onto the board it goes. Add a few more. Add a few more. There, the perfect amount to juice. Our faithful friend, the mallet now. Juicing by hand is satisfying, isn't it? Now pour in 1 squill bulb's worth, no more. Not bad, we're getting there.
Okay.
Quick as you can now. Good, now the spoon. Excellent. That's it, keep it up. Next, we must chop the growth that has come from the back of the murtlap and add it to the mixture. Be glad you don't have to deal with an actual murtlap. There, all ready for chopping. Swap to the knife so you can chop. That's the way. Ah, this is ready to add to the potion. Swap to your wand. Into the cauldron.
Into the cauldron.
And some more. Put another load in. Lovely. Now that's chopped and added, it's time to heat the potion. It needs to be heated. Keep going. It's getting chilly. More heat. And now to heat it up a little. Just like that. It's bubbling nicely. You can let it cool to a simmer.
There we go.
Ah, tincture of thyme. Let's be very sure we are adding the right thing. Wipe the bottle carefully with your hand. That's the one. Now get it into the cauldron. Now you must stir slowly. Now the spoon. Right now. Time to see how our Felix Felicis is brewing. Let's put it to the test. And
Oh, here we
here's
goes.
our Toad. Either the give the creature a chance
Traumatized
to check
Toad.
the potion. Pour it onto him.
Oh, he trumps.
The potion
Ew.
does that at this stage. Well done. Excellent. We are halfway to brewing liquid luck itself. Remember, go to the concoctions chapter to try this ingredient. Now we near the last stages. Can you feel the anticipation? Turn the page. Ah, next is the ground eggshell of an Alchemy. A fierce, dangerous creature. Use your wand to find out about it. Silver Alchemy eggs are prized by potioneers. The Alchemy is a legendary creature from the Far East. It can be extremely aggressive and should be approached only in direst need.
That's a super shiny egg. I'll poke it.
Rotate your book for me. Let's see if it hatches. Look, it's hatching. Amazing. Careful. even
Oh,
as
so
babies, they
cute.
can be fierce. Time to take a look. Pick up your magnifying glass. There's one. Body. Its serpentine body can grow up to 15 feet in length, and the Alchemy can thus easily defend itself and its eggs against most predators.
Shell? Eggs.
Eggs. Alchemy eggs are of pure silver and so are much sought after, particularly given that the eggs also have luster-giving properties and are rather nutritious to the hair. There is more to read here, or just pick up your wand when you're ready.
Beak. Oh, diet.
Diet. The Alchemy lives on meat, hunting rats on the ground and snatching birds from the air, even seizing the occasional monkey from the treetops. Now the eggshells for the Felix Felicis. You'll need your wand. There, we're ready. Now we must find an Alchemy nest. There, Alchemy feathers. Quiet now, we're on the right track. Look! There's been a landslide. The enchanted garden is becoming yet more dangerous. We'll need to find a way to move the rubble. Aha! I don't suppose you know the Reductor curse. I admit I'm fond of this spell. Oh, yes. Go on then, flick your wand and blast away the rocks to clear our path.
I didn't know why I was supposed to do it then.
Lovely, we're almost through. All clear. Excellent. Let's see what lies beyond. An abandoned nest. It seems Mother Alchemy and her brood must have departed before the landslide, leaving all those lovely eggshells for us. Huh? Your spell must have set off another rock slide. We must stop the eggshells from being buried. Quick, flick your spell at the falling rocks before they crush the eggs. Rockfall, destroy it. Save the eggshells for now. Reducto! Count that curse. Protect the eggshells. Ready now? Destroy it! Quick, cast Reducto! Watch the eggshells! Hit that one! There, casted it!
It's kind of hidden, that one. I hit it!
Eggshells. Cast that curse! Destroy it!
Oh, that was close. Well, I saved some of them.
Quick, cast Reducto! Protect the eggshells! You must save
It's annoying
the
because it
eggshells.
doesn't quite aim where you want it to sometimes.
Watch the eggshells! Reducto! Reducto!
And some of them, I notice. Oh, what? Right, there's only 2 bits left now.
There, casted it! Oh, there. Looks like that's the last of the tremors, and we have all the eggshells we need.
Well, that didn't go smoothly, but...
Oh, all right. Well done. Into the bowl with it. Come on. No need to grind in dribs and drabs. Pick up the pestle. You need to grind everything up. Now we can start grinding. Swap to your wand. Now pick up the bowl. Very good. Of course. Mix the ground up shell in thoroughly with a slow stir. Swap to the spoon. Like then. Just like that. Nice and fast. That's it. We are close to completion now. It needs to be heated. Keep it there. It's bubbling nicely. You can let it cool to a simmer. Now to add the very last ingredient, powdered common rue. Clean that bottle first. This is no time for mistakes. Give it a wipe. That's the stuff we want. Go on. Wait, it looks like you need to give this one a shake first. In it goes. But now is the time for stirring, not feelings. Pull yourself together and get to work. The spoon next. Good. That's it. We are close to completion now. Let's get heating. Careful, it's cooling. Right. Now, time to heat it more.
Okay.
Yes,
Done
another
and dusted.
ingredient to try in the concoctions chapter. Let's leave the Felix Felicis mixture to settle. In the meantime, you could read the story of when I invented the potion. If you like, turn the page. So, while the potion steeps... Now, we've heard stories of potion makers both wise and foolish, but this story holds the most important lesson of all, the importance of revenge, justice. Here we are.
Let's have a listen then.
Felix Felicis, or liquid luck as it is often known, is
Why is that one floating?
masterpiece, the jewel in my potion-making crown. While I lived, I disliked any visitors to my island, and generally repelled intruders to ensure that they would not return.
In a loincloth.
One day, however, I came across a thin and ragged youth lying face down on the slippery black rocks near my home. He was pitifully weak and told me only that his name was Tertius.
Just drags him in.
I took him back to my cave and nursed him back to health. He told me the story of his life, and a hard one it was. The youngest of 3 orphaned brothers, Tertius had been the only... what was special about Tertius?
Clown.
That doesn't sound quite right. Are you sure?
Do I need to turn the book around or something? Shall I have a look? Well, I didn't see that before.
Tertius had been the only wizard in a family of non-magical folk. Frightened of his strange powers, his older siblings broke his wand and chased him out of the house after his parents died. Fleeing, Tertius fell into the sea and was washed up on Hermitry. I did not wish to keep Tertius with me, for any company interfered with my experiments, nor did I wish anyone to know what I had lately created. Because I knew that people would be desperate to steal it. I
Just
therefore gave him a few coins,
go home.
a new cloak and boat, and offered him a farewell drink. He did not know that it contained Felix Felicis. As he crossed the waters back to the mainland, a wind blew Tertius off course. He came ashore at the home of the only...
Troll.
yes, what kind of family was it? Well, that would be more interesting. No, I'm telling this story. He came ashore at the home of the only wizarding family living for 50 miles. They were concerned to hear that he had no wand, and they asked if he would care
Looking
to
for the
accompany
rabbit.
them to Diagon Alley. Upon arrival in the street of magical shops, Tertius found a bag of... what did he find? Certainly not. Good thought,
Have a look round. Don't think there's anything there. Gold.
Yes, he found a bag of gold lying in the gutter and used this to purchase a wand and new robes. Walking back past Gringotts, he overheard two wizards discussing vacancies for curse breakers. Tertius applied and was taken on. Although the effects of Felix Felicis wore off after 12 hours, Tertius never looked back. He became one of the most famous Gringotts curse breakers ever. Meanwhile, I took most pleasurable revenge on his cruel brothers by sending them what they believed to be a large bottle of butterbeer, but which was actually a gallon of extra strength. Oh yes, one of my finest moments. Have a good think now. What would you have sent them?
Blob away and mucus.
Oh no. My own revenge was far more subtle.
Shrinking solution.
A gallon of extra strength shrinking solution. Both
Tiny.
of them shrank to the size of beetles. And, so the story goes, spent several days hiding under a cupboard while their cat tried to scoop them out and eat them.
What if they died? She'd be a murderer.
There. Now we're ready for the final challenge, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
The time has come. Are you ready to complete my finest potion? Activate the spot on the page. Are you ready? So make the gesture and say after me, Felix Emperor.
Felix Emperor.
There. Yes, and dip it into the potion. Careful, don't waste any. There, well done. Now onto the book with it. Felix Felicis, the apex of my art, brewed and bottled by you. Now we are very, very near our goal. Are you prepared? Ready to meet any challenge? Good. So am I. So am I. Point at the map there and press the move button.
You're dead though, you're not in danger, I am.
Here, after 5 centuries, the golden cauldron is within our grasp at last. I can hardly believe it.
And here it is, the
Ooh,
golden
shiny.
cauldron. The champion has only one chance to pick the correct lock. What will our Hogwarts champion do?
Now, we must be prepared for anything and everything. You should drink your Felix Felicis.
Ah!
Can you feel it? The golden sense of opportunity. Yeah, but enough of that. It's time to win the cauldron. Destiny awaits. It's all down to Felix. And you, well, pick up the key with your wand and... There, trust your instincts. Find the lock that feels right, and when you're ready, release. Rotate the book to look at all the locks. Which one draws you?
I'd probably say this.
Liquid luck is here to guide you. Release the button. Are you ready to release the button?
No, because... Oh.
Don't be afraid. You have Felix on your side. Release the button. Are you sure? Is that the one? That's
Feel it.
That's it. The golden cauldron is free. It's ours.
I felt the vibration, but I don't know. I think it could be any of them because of the liquid look.
Unorthodox at times, but after mastering Felix Felicis, there can be no doubt that you are the rightful winner of our championship. Bravo!
You've won. You've done it. Oh, I hope I helped, but I must give credit where it's due. You were magnificent. A potioneer of the highest standard. A credit to Hogwarts and the Book of Potions. I'm overcome. I'm giddy. I'm at peace.
It's not over yet. Our winner from Hogwarts has the opportunity to use the golden cauldron to brew a potion of their own invention. Oh, what magnificent mixture will our new champion potioneer make for us?
Go on. It's your time to prove yourself. It's all down to you now. With your skills, you can create a potion that will go down in history. We must find the very best ingredients, but where to start? Ah, not the most glamorous spot in the garden, perhaps, but I'm sure we can find something among these pots. We need to find our ingredients. Start breaking those pots. Oh, yes, it's rather fun. Good. More pots? Well, there's only one thing to do with them. Get bashing! Nice mallet work. Oh,
Yes, I get to break things. Oh, sorry, Dusk, I just bopped him on the head.
let's see what's in those pots. What heavens, bees! Wave your wand. Carefully, we must continue. Waft! Waft for your life! Wave your arms! Let's see. This is rare indeed. The plant they call Pritchard's porridge. See the pods containing some thick, lumpy substance. I've only ever read about this. Its properties have never been classified, but they're rumored to be dangerous. Collect a sample, but be careful how you use it. Oh, the anticipation. Keep searching. There's bound to be something else we can find here. Goodbye, pot. Oh, clear away that smoke. Keep going. Wave your arms. Let's get rid of this smoke. We can't see a thing. Wave your arms a bit. What have you found? Goodness gracious, you found Witch's Ganglion, a most rare pond-dwelling plant. I've heard tell of its throbbing blood-red bulb from wizards who've journeyed in the Far East. I have no reliable information as to its properties. We'd better handle with care. No need to wait, just bash away! Quick, let's move on while our luck's still good. A frozen cavern. Let's see what it holds. We are looking for ultra-rare ingredients, remember. Wise application of the fire-making spell should help us. And then we can find some ingredients, of course. You know what to do. Flick your spell to melt the ice. Now we're getting somewhere. Fine casting. Once more. Oh, that's heated things up. Not so wintry anymore. And again. Oh, I like that. That's good. Oh, yes. And again. Let's see what you found. Merlin's beard. It can't be. You can't have found. This is extraordinary beyond my wildest dreams.
Finding all the rare ingredients at the moment.
Pharmagoria. I always thought it was a myth. A story told to excite potion makers, to make them dream impossible dreams. The rumors about its properties are legendary. You wonderful, wonderful young potioneer. I knew you were special. I knew you were different.
He's getting super excited now, isn't he? Now he believes in me.
Oh, careful where you're aiming. Well cast! Fine casting. Once more. What's this, I wonder? You found some Niffless fancy. This plant is very rare and highly sought after. See the gleaming, copper-like leaves which some primitive wizards were known to use instead of coins. Nobody has yet studied its potion-making potential. Gather some. You will make your name as the first to study this extraordinary plant. Return to the map, young potioneer. The most potent of all potions may be within our grasp.
Here we go.
If I'm right, you have found the ingredients to create a legendary potion which I never dreamt I'd have the chance to make. The true summit of your art. We must return to the golden cauldron at once. It's time for you to create your potion.
So I get to choose which order they go in.
Second. And what next? I've no idea.
Why can't I? Oh, there we go.
Now the last one. Are you ready?
Come on. There we go, that was difficult to pick up.
This time there is no further preparation required. All you need do is make the magical gesture with your wand. You are the master potioneer now. Make whatever gesture feels right. It's up to you.
G.
There, excellently done, my
For GGK.
friend.
What is it? They called me mad!
How
Mad!
faithful friend. Let's see what happens. Pour. Pick up the bottle containing your potion. Good.
Doesn't contain anything yet.
Now pour the potion onto our little volunteer.
Maybe the toad's secretly him all along. And he's trying to...
Merlin's beard.
I don't believe it. This potion is legendary. The potion of all potential. A potion to realize all that is best in us. Stop pushing, everybody, and I'm sure our champion will be able to make enough for all of us. Stop pushing, I say. Me first.
You're on your own, my young friend. Better go and meet your public. And me? My life's work helped you win the championship. It was good enough. I'm good enough. I won't try to lure anyone else into danger. Nobody could be better than you, after all. Goodbye. And thank you.
Sweet. And here comes the credits. Oh, my poor legs, they hurt from sitting on the bed like this for ages. So yeah, I'll let the credits roll, and then at the end of the credits I will show you guys what trophies I managed to get during this Let's Play walkthrough. Since I didn't do extra trophy videos with Book of Spells, I don't think I'll bother doing any with this game. I mean, I'm covering it very late anyway, it's been out a very long time, and there's loads of guides already on the internet. Not sure about YouTube, but I know there's loads of guides to how to get the trophies on various different forums, so I don't think there's any point in me doing videos for that. So if you're stuck on any trophies for this game, then just use Google, basically. Ow, hit my hat. So what did I think of this game? Did I enjoy it more than Book of Spells? Well, I'd say it was easier, because the thing with Book of Spells was that you had to remember the gestures for all the spells, and there was a lot of them in the end. I mean, if you check the playlist link in the video description, I've listed all the spells that I learn in each episode, and then all the spells I've learned up until now, and there's a heck of a lot of gestures you have to remember. So I would say this one's more friendly for people, like, in a way that they don't have to remember things. I will say that the augmented reality is still a bit finicky here and there, like it was on Book of Spells as well. I've actually positioned my eye camera in a different spot to where it was on Book of Spells. Like, on Book of Spells it was on top of my TV, so it was like up facing down towards me, whereas my camera now is on the left hand side of my TV. The reason for that is that the camera doesn't sit properly on my TV. I have to sellotape it to my TV to get it to stay on top, so that's why I chose to put it where it is now. But I did notice I did have a lot more trouble with the book, the augmented reality disappearing on the book during play, and also there were some points that it kind of just lost where it was, and I had to redo bits because you know, it basically glitched out So I think next time when I do another Wonderbook game, I will revert back to putting my camera on top of my TV, even though I have to sellotape it. I think you can get a clip stand for the iCamera, but it fits different bezels on the TV, so I don't know if it'll fit mine, and it's not really something I want to spend money on, to be honest. I don't see the point when I can just use sellotape and it won't leave marks on my TV. It probably sounds a really cheap way of doing it, but it's a quick fix and it works, and it worked for Book of Spells, so why not? This game is a lot shorter than Book of Spells. Book of Spells ended up being 11 episodes, whereas this only ended up being 7 episodes. I could have split some of those episodes in half, because some of them ended up being quite long, about 40 minutes long, but I wanted to just stick to 1 chapter per episode so it's easier for people to find, rather than splitting them up. So I could have split each one in half and ended up with like 14 episodes, but I didn't see the point in that. I wanted to give you guys longer videos and stuff, so I didn't really do a lot of commentary in this one, to be honest. It's quite difficult in this game and Book of Spells because the narrator talks a lot, and I don't want to talk too much over the narrator. I find it personally annoying when other people do that on Let's Play, so I don't want to do that myself. So yeah, I didn't really end up commentating a lot. But I did really enjoy it. I will say that it proper hurt my arm though, doing the whole pumping of the, you know, to raise the fire in the cauldron, and some of the other things as well, where I had to wipe the dust off the bottles. God, my arm was hurting so much. So yeah. Other than that though, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a good game. It's an easy game though, and I do think it's one I'm easily going to platinum. As I said, I'm not going to do any trophy guide videos for this game just because it's too old. Where can you buy this game? Some people have asked me. I bought both. In fact, I bought all of the Wonderbook games on eBay. That's the best place to buy them. I know Game not too long ago had them on sale. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I bought Book of Spells from Game. I bought Book of Spells from Game in the sale with the Wonderbook and the game, not the camera. You do need the camera though, but I got the camera separate from Sorcery, a different game that I bought way long ago before I got the Wonderbook games. But you do need the iCamera, and yeah, so I bought the Book of Spells from Game for about, I think it was about £12. It was dead cheap on sale. I think it was such a rip-off, the asking price when it first came out. It was like 50 quid or something stupid. It was ridiculous. I never would have paid that. And I'm so glad I didn't pay that, because I would have been annoyed, because it's a really short game and really easy to complete and platinum, and I did it like in a couple of days, so I would have been proper miffed if I've paid that much money. But yeah, I bought all the Wonderbook games from eBay. Book of Potions also came with a Wonderbook, so I've actually got 2 Wonderbooks now, but I couldn't find it separate anywhere, and so yeah, I just had to buy it with another Wonderbook, so it was only like a tenner. And then I bought Diggs Nightcrawler and Walking with Dinosaurs as well. Walking with Dinosaurs I only paid £5 for, and Diggs Nightcrawler I think was about 7. Both of those just came on their own, just the games, and you can use the same Wonderbook that you have used for Book of Spells and Book of Potions. There's only one Wonderbook, and it works with all the games, so that's cool. So yeah, this is in my Wonderbook PlayStation 3 games playlist, and of course I will be doing either Walking with Dinosaurs or Diggs Nightcrawler next sometime. I don't know when that's going to happen. There was quite a bit of a gap between Book of Spells and Book of Potions. There's probably going to be a gap again between this Book of Potions and the next Wonderbook game I cover, just because I've got a lot of games coming out pretty soon, so there's probably going to be a couple of months break once again, and I'll decide randomly which one I'm going to cover at the time. Do I think it's a must-have game? Not really. I wouldn't say it's a must-have game, just like Book of Spells wasn't a must-have game. They are really fun. They are easy trophies. If you want easy trophies and an easy platinum, then I suggest getting both games. They are really cheap to buy now, and you'll just easily get platinums on those 2 games. In fact, you'll probably easily get platinums on Walking with Dinosaurs and Diggs Nightcrawler as well, because I have had a brief look at the trophy list for those 2 games, and they also look pretty darn easy as well. So that's about it. My legs are killing me. They always hurt when I film my console stuff because my headset has quite a small wire, so I can't sit back on my bed like I can when I film my PlayStation Vita stuff. I can have my legs out straight, whereas when I film my console stuff, my legs have to be crossed or whatever, and they just like hurt after a while. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this Let's Play walkthrough. I enjoyed it, and if you haven't checked out my Wonderbook Book of Spells walkthrough, then don't forget to check the link in the video description to the playlist, which again will include all the Wonderbook games, or you can subscribe to my show, which, you know, is an easy way to keep up to date. Each Wonderbook will be a new season in the show, so you know, you can stay tuned to when episodes are added to the show, and you can also easily find the other Wonderbook games that I'm covering on my channel. So that's it really. I'm probably going to wait now until these credits finish. I'll show you Dusk because you guys didn't get to see Dusk. So this is Dusk. It's called a Squiggly, I think, or something like that. I can't remember. It's by Worms and Bones. I haven't actually done a video about this one on my channel. I had 2 of these, which I'll get now. I'll just try and get... So, oh, there we go. Okay, so this one's Merlin. You can't really see him that well, but he's got bright blue head with gold antlers and bright blue mane, and also, I'll try and put him over there so you can see him over the credits. And he's got like a gold belly, and yeah, so he's exactly, and he's got like a purple stripe running down his back. It actually looks blue on these credits, but it's not. It's purple, and as I said, he's got bright blue fur on his head and that. And they are jointed inside. They are not wired, because a lot of these ones that are made use wire, but these are like socketed plastic ball joint sockets, so they're like really sturdy and durable, and they can just bend and be posed in so many different ways, and they maintain their shape, so you can like do loads of cool stuff with them. You can even do stop motion with these actually. So this is one I got for Christmas, and Dusk is one that I bought myself. So this one's Dusk, and again you can't really see Dusk that well. Dusk has dark purple mane. It looks really bright on this camera because it's a crap camera, and sorry, I shouldn't have swore then, there's probably kids watching this. Sorry, it's a rubbish camera. I apologise for that one swear word. I really apologise. Don't use that word if you're young. Do not use it. It's bad, and I apologise for using it. I should not have used it. So yeah, Dusk has dark purple mane, furry running down the back, and furry purpley tail, and fluffy. So I've got a lot of these now. They're too far away for me to go and get, but I've shown you Luna before. If you want to check out my other dragons that I own, like these 2 that aren't filmed, I should really do a video about these 2 together or something, now that I've mentioned them in this Let's Play. Then check out all my playlists, and go to my, I think it's a playlist called Art and something like that. I can't remember. Maybe I'll link it in this one video. But yeah, I've done an unboxing of Luna, which was a custom from Dark Angel Lord. She's awesome. And I've done an unboxing of Auron, which is another custom from Dark Angel Lord. That one's a floppy. Auron's a floppy, whereas Luna is wired, but not ball jointed like these ones. So yeah, I've got a few now. I've got 4, so that's actually a lot. But I still actually want more because I'm obsessed with them. But yeah, I don't really have the money for any more of these at the moment. So yeah, that's it. What's my favourite one? Actually, I think Auron's my favourite one, even though he's floppy and can't be posed. And his face and his legs are made of clay, whereas these are made of resin. Now, resin, for those of you who don't know, is a very sturdy material. It's pretty resistant. It's not gonna, like, if I dropped this on the floor, it won't break. It might scratch off the paint, but it won't break. Whereas if I dropped Auron on the floor, which is made of clay, his face would probably break, depending on how high you dropped him from. So Ones made of resin are a lot more sturdy, so you need to be aware of that. But I will say that Auron, even though he's made of clay, his face just does look more expressive, whereas these ones that are made of resin, I'm not bashing on Worms and Bones, I love their work, I really love all the creations they make. They are pre-moulded faces, so the colours will be unique, and you know, if you get a custom order it will be unique, but the faces are all moulded, so the faces look exactly the same. There's a few different variations of faces, but they're all moulded. So you know, although you'll get one unique in colour, they all look pretty similar, if you get me. Whereas the ones from Dark Angel Lord, you know, she hand makes all the faces out of clay, so they all look pretty unique, unless you specifically looked at things she's sold and said, I want my face like that. Then that's your decision, isn't it? Whereas these ones look, you know, all similar. But Merlin has antlers, which is why he's male. And Dusk, I actually called Dusk a male in my Let's Play walkthrough. It's not, it's female. I've decided. It is female. Dusk is female and Merlin's male. Auron is male and Luna is female. So yeah, I've got 2 girls and 2 boys at the moment. I'm pretty obsessed with them. I need to stop buying them. I haven't bought one in a long time though, so to be fair. I'm just waffling on now. I just thought you guys would not want to know what the heck these creatures are that I've been including in my Wonderbook Let's Plays. I can't really include one in my next ones because it's Diggs Nightcrawler, which is a detective one, so it's going to look weird if I include a dragon in it. And Walking with Dinosaurs, maybe I can get like a dinosaur one instead. Or something, I don't know. Whatever. So we're just going to wait till the end of the credits now, which is pretty awkward because I'm on camera, so yeah, I'll just like sit here in silence and stop waffling on about rubbish that you guys don't even want to know about, really. Let's see if this changes, like if we flip through this book.
There. Now we're ready.
Oops, I didn't know that would skip the credits. Oh well, it skipped the credits, I apologise. I didn't know that would happen.
Or open the book if you want to read it.
Right, okay, time to show you guys the trophies as promised I would. Oh, I'm super annoyed now. I didn't know that would skip the credits. I'm not going through them again after all that. Come on, trophies, sync up. I definitely got over 50% during this Let's Play walkthrough. Oh, this is torturous. Normally it's quicker than this. Come on, you can do it. Almost there. Oh, don't be stuck at 94%. Come on. So I got 71%, and that's just from this walkthrough Let's Play. I've not done anything extra. Every single trophy you saw pop up on this walkthrough Let's Play equals this 71%. So let's see what I'm missing. Find all of the collectibles in the Book of Potions. So I'm missing like things where, you know, where I had to use the magnifying glass. So I will have to look those up. So they're what the collectibles are, I'm guessing. Create a concoction with 4 different effects. So this is where you go into the concoctions area on the menu. You can make your own potions. So there are guides for this online if you just look for them. So again, all these trophies can be done together. And then this is the rabbit I was talking about. So I found the frog rabbit in the beautification story and in the shrinking solution story, so I got 2, but there's actually one in every single picture book story that came up, but I couldn't find them, so that's why I was turning the book around sometimes. It was probably a bit irritating, but I was trying to find this frog rabbit. You probably wondered what I was talking about, but anyway, you can see here that I've missed 4, so in each picture book story there is a frog rabbit, so I'll have to look up where to find those. So basically, to get a platinum on this, it's not going to be difficult. Already got 71% just from a playthrough without doing any extra stuff, so that's a fair amount of trophies, and as I said, platinum's going to be really, really easy. So yeah, thank you all for watching and supporting me on this Let's Play walkthrough. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As I said, I will be doing the other 2 Wonderbook games. I've already done Book of Spells. Again, that's in the playlist and in the show, if you want to subscribe to those or check out the playlist. And I will also be doing Diggs Nightcrawler, the detective one, and Walking with Dinosaurs. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and I shall see you next time, guys.